Welcome to the stream, everyone. Welcome. Hi, Kung Fury, My House, Tech AI, Dunia. Hello, hello. How is it going? As you might have noticed, different lighting setup. Trying something new so you guys can see my face a little bit better. Here's Harvey from the last stream. I have not touched him since 2 weeks ago, so he's still very rough. What are we going to teach today? We are doing this challenge with Stardew Valley characters, and you're welcome to join in. It's not official yet, as I'm trying to figure out what Instagram is doing with the whole Meta AI thing, and whether I should leave or not. But while I do that, there's a lovely game called Stardew Valley, and it's got characters in it. And what I'm doing is I'm picking my favorite ones. I made Abigail, and now I'm making Harvey, and I'm turning them into 3D. So if you want, you can just type into Google Stardew Valley characters, and then yeah, make your own version. So we'll be sort of trying to figure out like a male appeal and how to translate this concept, which is obviously like very pixelated. It's a pixel art game into 3D medium. Just to show you an example, but also because I'm proud of her, I'll show Abigail. I rendered her out of Marmoset. Looking good. That's her. I believe I have a turntable somewhere. Not gonna play down, is it? The wrong format. 1 second. That's one low. This is Abby. Great, ma'am. Thank you. So fully sculpted in ZBrush, then brought her over to Marmoset. I didn't do any topology or UVs, just brought in the poly paint. Set up some shaders, lighting, and here she is. So I'm planning on doing a similar thing to Harvey. This guy over here is really rough, but we'll work on that. Let's see, what stands out the most to me? Also, my control key just, like the keycap snapped, so I had to take it out. So if I misclick something, please be patient with me. I need to replace my keyboard now. Awesome, more people joined in. Let's get started. I don't want to give him like very defined like cheekbones. Maybe just a little bit. Just for the landmarks for now, I will end up smoothing it out as we go. What a funny looking man. How are you guys doing today? Are you working on anything with me? Maybe a personal project, or maybe you're at work? Let me know. I know I missed the hangout last week on our Discord server, so I missed chatting to you all. Vifik here, welcome. Today I was rejected by Epic Games. Oh no! I mean, Epic Games, one of the biggest game studios in the world, so don't beat yourself up too much. I would have definitely gotten rejected. Move this one a little bit. Today I was okay. I'm a bit tired today. I napped. I'm fine now. I work on a big project. I will post it in Discord when it will be over. Okay, awesome. Napping is amazing. Me on the contrary, I just woke up. It's 6:50 a.m. in New Zealand. So had to go to sleep on time yesterday to wake up early and set up the stream. And still after like 2 years of doing it, I still slip in sometimes. Just not really a morning person. I feel the most productive towards the evening. Hey Layla, Viscu, hope you and yours are well. Hiya chat. Hi Laclore, welcome. Nice to see familiar faces in the chat. Unfamiliar too. Okay. I can work on characters about 15 hours per day and not burning out. For now. For now you're not. Burnout is not something that you get after like 3 months of intense work. Not always. Some people will after 3 months of 15 hours a day, and some people will go on for years, you know? And then after years and years of this, yeah, burnout comes. It's different for everyone. But do be careful, okay? Trying to get a more interesting shape into his eye bags. That's an interesting sentence. don't know where you got that picture of me you're sculpting, but that's not me, lol. Okay. Do you look like that? Do you look like Harvey? Let's remove the creases to get like a smoother edge. That's better. I look like Harvey, but much older now, less hair, lol. Future Harvey. Okay. Why not? We all do get old. Okay, let's give them more subdivisions. By the way, if at any point on screen you see something that I'm doing and I'm not explaining, please stop me and just message me in the chat, and feel free to ask what I'm doing if you're not sure and if I'm moving too fast. And this will do for now. Does he have any texture? No. Let's give him some. Harvey is a doctor in the game, so I would imagine he wouldn't have big eye bags because he's like all about health and stuff. So he would probably take care of himself. Okay, my anatomically core says that the eye are too far from each other. Okay. That's fine by me. We're still in the blockout stage, so things will move around so much. I'm still trying to get the feel for like the nice shapes, and then I'll worry about how anatomically correct my stylized character looks. because for stylized characters the rules can bend a little bit more as opposed to realistic. I'm so used to sculpting female faces that now I need to unlearn certain things to make him look more masculine. It's a good challenge. And let's add that. Привет, моя птичка, как всегда прекрасно. Спасибо. That's my mom in the chat, everyone can say hi. Gotta give him a chat chin and strong jawline. We'll see. He's quite soft and rounded, you know. I don't want to give him like a very strong jaw to the point that he's like Chad. I think that's what I want to do. But we'll see. Also, the glasses will help a lot, so we should bring them in at some point. And by bring them in, I mean sculpt them. On the crease. A little bit better. Looks a bit surprised. Hi! Hello mom, nice to meet you. I can see where she got her looks from. Nice to meet you, mom. Okay. You guys can get acquainted. Totally not awkward. And let's get sculpting. Oh, by the way, I've updated my showreel. If you guys wanted to see it, you can go on my YouTube channel and check it out. Or I can send you the link if you haven't seen it. Just an accumulation of works that I've done over the years. He's back. Hey Layla. Hey gal. This kind of work is a bit hard when you don't have the side view. Yes, it is. You kind of have to make up the side view of what he would look like from the side view. Usually in the industry you will be given at least like a 3/4 view, and side view is quite common too. But I like the challenge of figuring out what the character should look like from all the sides. That's why I enjoy 3D. Let's slide these in. Maybe delete this one out. Subdivide and okay. I'm gonna go like this, but I'm not really digging it. So maybe we'll change the shape of his eyebrows ever so slightly from the concept. I'm not going for 100% match. Some of you were saying that Abigail doesn't look like Abigail, and you know, I'm fine with it. She is my interpretation of that character.
I guess we all have future pants. They're pants we're going to wear tomorrow. And the next day. And the day after that.
How are you? I'm good, thank you. I've been messing around more in ZBrush and I really enjoyed the mech brush. Yeah, it's really fun. Does ZBrush come with it by default? I remember downloading it online. Maybe it comes by default now? Hi Layla, cool sculpt. Thank you, Prashant. Welcome to the stream. It's free, but you need to get it from somewhere. Not with ZBrush. Yeah. That's what I thought. Although, I remember seeing it on like official ZBrush resources page. Anyway, it's free and you can get it, and it's amazing.
I guess we all have future pants. They're pants we're going to wear tomorrow. And the next day. And the day after that.
Okay. So you'll see me jumping around quite a bit. It's normal. That's just how I work. Can't focus on just one thing for too long. I got it in polycount, for whatever reason it got taken down from the original source. Okay. Weird.
And the day after that.
I don't remember if I told you guys last stream 2 weeks ago, but me losing my voice, me and Anna Piganskaya, she also goes by Anissa Genjo, we made an interview together. I mean, she interviewed me, she invited me to her channel, and I gave an interview. If any of you wanted to watch it, I can link it to you. You can get to know us both better. She is also a ZBrush live streamer and an amazing 3D character artist. Hey Layla, is the pipeline of feature films and game differ too much in terms of modeling and texturing? Quite a bit. Yes. I'm gonna come back to it in just a second. Oh yeah, so the beginning of the interview. Yes, that's the one. Bring it on! Okay, I'll send you the link, and in the meantime, this feature films and what was it, games pipeline differ? They do. They do. Okay.
Like I would brush up on my ukulele.
Found it. Here it is. And it's in English. Okay, games and movies. For me, personally, they differ quite a bit. I have only mostly worked in games. Oh, sorry, films and animation. And I'm considering like trying myself out in games as well. So in the past 5 months or so, I've been studying the game production and all of its like quirks and techniques. And I gotta say, quite different. So you still model, you still sculpt your characters or props or environments in either ZBrush, Maya, Blender, whatever you want. But then quite a few paths diverge. So in animation, you would have taken this to Blender or Maya or 3ds Max, wherever you feel comfortable taking it, and make a topology. And in animation, you will try and do your best at avoiding triangles, because when you hit free on your keyboard in most software, it will like smooth out the mesh. Triangles will create pinching and some sometimes visible artifacts. So using triangles, although not totally forbidden, it's discouraged in animation. And in games, it's actually encouraged to save on poly count, to just cancel out unnecessary loops, again to save on the polygon budget, and yada yada yada, for correct shading and stuff like that inside the engine. So that's the first main difference for me. Later, sorry. You have to consider different things like UV stretching or visual effects or animation pipeline, because when you smooth out your mesh with the free preview or during the render times, the UVs might stretch if you didn't add enough support loops. In games, you never smooth out the mesh this way, so you don't have to worry about it. You have to worry about other things like padding, how close your UV shells are to each other, especially for like mobile games where your texture will get downsized by like well, probably game engine or algorithm, depending on how close or far away your model is. So if your UV shells are too close to each other, like 1 pixel away, when 4K texture gets downgraded to 1K, like the texture might bleed onto one another and you'll get like weird seams. So quirks like that you need to know in games and animation. Don't want to go too deep. What did I do? Too deep into that. Nutcracker polygon count. Okay. I started to learn Maya, switch from Blender to Maya. Cool. In the interview, I say that I also started out with Blender, but before you start going into like discussions of what's better, both are great. I started out with Blender because it was free and I found some tutorials on YouTube. And then I got my first internship and they quickly retaught me everything, and I had to stop using Blender. I used Maya from there on, and I really never came back to it or looked back at Blender. I know it's capable of amazing things right now, and studios are starting to implement it into their pipeline, but I just don't use it. Or poles or angles. Yeah. Not true, after making anim topology I made also a ton of triangles, also my wrinkles bent in a specific way. Okay, cool. If it works for your studio where you work at, that's fine. But if I were to do it, a rigging department would come back to me and say, hey, please change it. Because certain rigs will not like it, certain animators would not like it. Some deformations might not look very well with subdivided mesh. So as a rule of thumb, I avoid triangles where I can, and I can put them only in the areas where we either will not see the mesh at all, like it's hidden behind another object, or it will not deform much and we again don't see a close-up of it, because if you smooth it like during the render times, it is quite likely to give artifacts. Have you ever 3D printed stuff you made? I have. I played around with my 3D printer for a bit before I sold it, due to moving to a smaller place that doesn't have a lot of ventilation. But 3D printing is fun. It is fun. Down. Eight pixels for 4K, 16 to 32 pixels for under 4K is usually the standard for padding. Well, here you go, good to know. I was just explaining some off the top of my head things that differ from animation and games. Okay, let's keep groups, smooth them just a bit. Maybe 5K is fine, let's see. Thanks for the info, want to try out games as well, but I'm scared a bit. Don't be, it's fine. There are so many resources online. I found ArtStation Learning specifically, like, really good. Not affiliated with them. Although ArtStation, if you want to work with me, you know where to find me. Yeah, good resources there, I'd say. And they're free. At least I think they're free. I'm on a Plus subscription. Don't know if that's why. But there are quite a few courses that like describe all of the processes in detail. It looks so funny. I'm trying not to worry about it too much because we never get to see naked Harvey. Just trying to get a feel for like proportions. Like a square from the bottom. My wife just looked over my shoulder and saw that you were doing a Stardew character and she is very pleased. I'm glad. You can show her the finished Abigail if you want. Where is Abigail? Here she is. I know a lot of people go for Abigail as their wives in the game. And she was my wife in the game as well. So yeah, anyway, this is Abby. We can get back to Harvey now. Yeah, both a great expect if you want to get into studio you need Maya. But if you, yes. Blender is what I mostly use. They used Blender for rigs and Godzilla -1. Cool. I'm not saying Blender is never used. It is. It's just like Maya is used more. So you have less options to work with if you only specialize in Blender. Привет, Лейла, как дела? Хорошо, спасибо. Привет, Дэнни. Как ты? I see Maya where on LinkedIn, lol. Where on LinkedIn? Where you live now? That's really upfront. I live in New Zealand. By the way, thanks for the way you stream. Very informative and inspiring. Always find myself wanting to sculpt more after watching your streams. Oh, thank you, accusation. That's really nice to hear. I really enjoy chatting to you all and coming to these streams as well. They energize me for the rest of the day. And like after the stream I like smile non-stop for half an hour at least, which is very unusual for me, you know. Some people can do it, you know, all the time, not me. Hey, let's give him... I feel like he's too buff. Let's shrink him down a little bit. If you didn't know, if you bring the gizmo, hold down Control and click on this yellow circle that lights up, circle square. Come on, Layla. And you can inflate or deflate the geo. Yeah, I think I'll deflate it a little bit and let's just give him a shirt and a coat. Maybe I won't even do the hand, like the arms. We'll see, we'll see. Let's divide it 3 times. Disregard my anatomy or topology. I did not spend any time on it whatsoever. The end result is what matters with these speed sculpts. If I wanted to do an anatomy study, I would do an anatomy study. That's it. Thanks, looks awesome. Thank you, Dominique. Hey Layla, I caught you at the right time. You did. Welcome, Noonan Kids. Welcome. How does the shirt go? Haven't worn shirts in a long time. It's quite a casual dress code at work, so I don't have to wear shirts. I sent my application to Think Tank, really hope to get in. Awesome, good on for you. Good on you. Think Tank, from what I've seen, is really good. From their graduates. You sculpt really fast. I can't sculpt fast at all. No, I don't. I chat with you guys. I spend my time. That's why these characters take at least like 5 streams to finish. And 5 streams is me being fast. Thank you though. So what I'll do, I'll just do Ctrl-Shift-D and you'll see this one appearing. Like a copy of it appearing. Then Ctrl-W to create a polygroup to extract the shirt. Go to Geometry, delete lower, and delete hidden from my custom palette. So we've got a base. It's got a jagged edge. You know the drill. I go to Deformation and Polish by Groups. Awesome. Awesome. Inflate it. And let's zero mesh it. Well, that's kind of what we need. I wonder if I need to blend the neck and the body together. Maybe. Even in sunny New Zealand. Keep smiling, you have very positive energy. Bye. Thank you. Hi Layla, how are you looking beautiful today? Just now I have model Pumbaa from Lion King. Please check if you have time. You can submit it to our Discord server. There's a whip channel or share your art channel, up to you. You can send it there. How many days do you practice art? Well, considering I work in 3D, that would mean 5 days a week plus on the weekends, so 6 to 7 days a week. I don't think I ever stop, and it's a problem. I need to like make a mental effort to stop doing 3D. If I were to tell it to a therapist, I bet they would say that I have a problem. But don't we all? Yeah, Think Tank is awesome. I went back in 2021 online. Nice. Well, here you go. Worth it. Nice. Yeah, I want to boost my skills to the max and I'm going for environment and props. That's great, because I remember your portfolio already have some props in it, so you have some understanding of how everything works, and with the right guidance from like mentors, I'm sure you'll achieve great stuff. Okay, I think we do need to blend his neck with the torso. I did not want to do that because I like to preserve the history, so I can do those cool playback thingies that you see on my Instagram. Oh. What am I gonna do? Maybe I'll duplicate it and hide it. Put it in the folder playback. But I need to put the right duplicate in the right folder. Oh no. Okay. So this one will get history, so it gets put in the folder. And then I hide the folder and I put it somewhere at the bottom. This one doesn't have history and I don't care. This had. If I merge it down now, it'd be fine. Okay. Now, to connect it all, let's open his mouth a little bit. His mouth is not open at all. Okay, that might be a problem. I think I remember opening the mouth for Abigail. But I mean... I had a task to make a beginner 3D scene render in Maya. Render was done, but I was told that that task was failed because I used Blender to make geometry. Well, if you say that a beginner 3D scene render in Maya, then you should use Maya, right? They didn't say to do it in Blender. I guess, yeah, you should have verified with them if you could use Blender. Some studios just will want you to work in Maya, I guess. Although, usually they don't care. Model is a model, right? What this character's name? Is he from Scott Pilgrim? Again, I think I got this question last time. Who does he look like from Scott Pilgrim? No, he is Harvey. He's from Stardew Valley. I think I answered it last time as well. It's from this game. These are the characters. Stardew Valley. You can Google it. It's still in the top 5 most played games right now. And I know it sounds weird, but it's like at the top with Control Strike and whatever. I don't play shooty games. Okay. So are we opening his mouth? And if so, then how? Also, we should save. Right, what game character this is from? Yeah, again, as I said, Stardew Valley, it's a really cool game. Pixel art game. If you're a pixel art enthusiast, I'm sure you will enjoy it. And even if you're not, like I wasn't before I started playing it, I just never really got the appeal of pixel art. What's going on? Okay. This. Until I played Stardew, and then down the rabbit hole I went. All pixel art games are now pretty to me. Okay. Don't mind me, I'm just doing my thing. I want to kind of isolate a strip of geo that I want to delete to create this opening in the mouth. So I think this is thin enough. Delete hidden. The problem now is that it's got a hole, and as soon as we do remesh by union, it will close it up, and that's not what we want. So let's isolate this geo, go to deformation, no, masking, border, so it masks the border. Now we can invert it, so only the border is selected. And then let's go polish by groups to make it smoother. I'll place a gizmo somewhere around here and bring it in. Now I won't care if ZBrush or remesh by union will close the hole or not. So it's kind of like a very cheap mouth bag scenario. Let's go remesh by union. Accept. Cool. Oh, I forgot the eye bag thingies, the eyelids. Nope. Mother and half and earthbound. Okay. Thank you, Layla. Don't worry. It's okay. Duplicate, save, copy. I meant those titles with a question mark. Cut knife tool, I say the open mouth have to put birds around anyway. If I were to do it like well, and for a game character or animation character, I would care a bit more. But because it's a speed sculpt, I'm not gonna model out a full eye bag, because I'll never really make any like expressions or open mouth expressions. I think I'll just do him smiling. Okay, so these are good enough. Delete lower. Now, yes, like so. Merge down. But now we've got eyelids. We've got this mess to deal with. It's easy. Let's just activate the symmetry and push in all of those polygroups that we don't want to see, so ZRemesher does not get confused when it starts working. If it's hard to see, you can turn off the line preview in here, and you'll just be left with polygroups. What I'm trying to do is just close the gap so there are 2 colors as opposed to like 4 or 5. And it will help ZRemesher understand what you want from it better. Same here, more of a straighter line would be better. Here too. This is fine. And he's a bit ugly. It's okay. We'll make him look good eventually. Oh, I forgot to sculpt his ears properly. Okay. Let 50 a couple of times. Maybe even better Dynamesh. Let's quickly sculpt his ear. Don't forget to turn on backface masking, because if you don't, and if you start working, this is what's gonna happen to the backside. We don't want that. Turn it on, nothing happens. Boom. Stardew Valley. Dew as like mountain dew, you know, like morning dew on the leaves. Star dew. I'm sure the developers would be happy that you're sculpting these amazing characters. Oh, thank you. I think there is so much fan art online. There is such a big, dedicated community that they won't get to see these ones. But if they do, that would be amazing. I would be so flattered if Concerned Ape could see my characters. His characters, in my interpretation. Oh, yeah. You can see I'm not being very precious with like blockouts. Just getting in there and trying to get the shapes looking somewhat right. How's the music today? You guys vibing? That came out cringe. Do you guys like the music? Also, after making the interview, going to Anna's channel for the interview, and rewatching it later, I realized how monotonous my voice sounds like, and how like unexpressive I can be, you know? And I was wondering, do you guys enjoy it? I feel like there's so many streamers who are like this. These balls of energy. Like very active with the chat and emotions and sounds. And I'm more on like a flat line. And I mean, nothing will change depending on your answer, but still. I am who I am. Have you played Blasphemous? It's a pixel art game too. No, I haven't. It sounds very shooty though. Shooty. No, it's not. Oh, cool. Yeah, I've definitely seen it. I've seen the art. It looks gorgeous. But it is more about like fighting. Sorry. Not my cup of tea, but the art style is gorgeous. Looks amazing as always. What this? Chris Wolf, hi Layla, do you like country music? How did you know? How did you know? Okay, I'm out. Yes, I do like country music. Hmm. 50 people left the chat. feel like I really liked it at a certain point of my life, and I still enjoy it, but I'm more of instrumental music kind of listener. That's why you rarely hear like any lyrics in the songs on my streams, because it's just too much for me. I get very easily overwhelmed with sounds. Also, partially the reason why I prefer to work from home. People tend to distract me. I saw your interview in Anna's channel. You both were looking awesome in that interview. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed the contents of the interview as well. You're doing great. I enjoy your stream very much. Very informative. Thank you, Layla. The older I get, the more I like country music. I don't think that's how it worked for me, but that's cool. I feel like I started with country music and then moved on to something else. I like the sound of your voice, it's really calming. Thank you, Shadow Nick. That's great to hear. I'm trying not to be too self-conscious about it. I mean, what's the point? I get distracted easily myself. Yeah. Some like repetitive music patterns put me in the right headspace though. That's why it was kind of like lo-fi beats or instrumental music. It's really good. Okay, let's bring maybe the ear is too small. Let's scale it up just a tiny bit. If I do this, nope. You need to turn off dynamic. That's kind of cute. His ears sticking out. They're kind of in the right space. He looks so funny. Okay. Bring the ears down. Make a copy. The one with history goes to the playback folder. The one without history stays. Now let's merge down. Cool. Back to it. Let's draw some guides. Not that ZBrush will respect them 100%, but in my experience, it does help. Okay, don't really care for anything else. Let's do remesh by union. Accept. And ZBrush, keep groups. You can smooth them a little bit and then set it to something like 10k, and then we'll go down. Do you like Janis Joplin? She isn't country, but I love her voice. I've never heard her sing, but I'll write it down. Janice Joplin. American singer and songwriter. Ooh, what happened here? That's interesting. Not exactly. It's mirror and weld. Try again. We have similar hair. Hers is a little bit wild. I guess mine is wild too. Oh, maybe it's just some sort of fur coat on top of her hair. I'm not sure. Yes, I can see it here. Wow. Okay, ZBrush is not really having a good time. I've never had it happen. And I'm not sure why this is happening. Maybe it's moving the grips too much? Don't know. She sings from her heart. I really like her. Okay, I'll check her out. This is not fun. What is going on, Harvey? Is it because of the way of how I done it? Yeah, it probably is. Because of this. Let's try to smooth it out. Or potentially we'll have to dynamesh some stuff. Oh, I see. This thing is in the way. Flip curve. Let's file save. One second, I'll answer the questions after I deal with this. Annoying thing. Okay, so this one needs just closing holes. That's all good. Okay, let's give it something. Okay, I see now. Well, what we could do is try Dynamesh as opposed to Remesh by Union. Just bring up the value. Okay, that's not too bad. Did preserve quite a few details. And polygroups too. Go to ZRemesher, smooth groups, try again. Layla, what is the best way to get into hair cards? Pick a simple hairstyle. If for females, something like a short pixie hairstyle, or like maybe a male hairstyle like a beard or short hair, mustache. Yay, that's much better, although not everywhere. So we'll deal with that. Don't like how it did these groups, so maybe I'll combine the two. Bring the target polygon count down and smooth groups up. Try again. Yeah, start with something simpler. That would be my advice. Since everyone is in Discord is encouraging me to try it. Wait. Is your character the very curly haired woman? Is it from polygroups or on the edge of the inner mouth stretching? Yes, it was because I did not close the holes, and I think Remesh by Union was trying to close the holes for me. Okay, everything is good apart from this nasty triangle. What is going on here? If you smooth out the area that you don't like, and then ZRemesh again, ZRemesher will do its best at trying to solve the issue. Okay, it did solve the issue. Thank you, ZRemesher. This is not perfect by any means, but we can work with it. I think. What is going on here? Yeah, almost everything is perfect. It's so annoying. Maybe we can fix it manually. Let's delete. Stitch 2 points to middle point. Okay. And then bridge these two. This is not horrible. Okay. This is Harvey, smoothed out. Let's duplicate him and bring back the Harvey that has seen better days. Sorry guys, I know it's taking a while, but these processes usually do. Let's save. Did you like it? Of course, yeah, it was a good solid base, and I mean, just respect to you for trying out such a complex hairstyle. It was like so many ringlets, and I wouldn't have done it both ways because you want to sculpt it and then you want to turn it into actual hair. That's a lot of work. Or he's not looking good. I designed it a couple months ago, just new to the hair thing. Yeah, that's fair enough. That's why they have like specialized 3D artists in like hair. Adaptive size too high? What do you mean? Hi Layla! Oh, hi Ashley! Welcome! Welcome to the stream. Oh yes, in times like this, I wish ZBrush had a cut tool like Blender. Oh my lol. Yeah. Welcome Ashley to the stream. She's an amazing streamer, artist, 3D enthusiast. Yeah. Thank you for coming. Yeah, people know you in the chat. Of course. A-Cubes herself has showed up. Okay. Try to project and hope ZBrush does not crash. It even has cool evader. What's evader? I don't mind the work, I just want to see what has to offer since people say it's the best software out there. Well, which software? Thought you meant you wanted to try out hair card creation. Pretty enthusiast. I'm sorry, I didn't know what to say. You're an amazing artist. ZBrush has to offer, got it. Okay, so ZBrush did the thing, and it actually didn't crash. It's amazing. Thank you. Still, good thing was saved, so let's just smooth out all the transitions. Maybe turn on the rest. Eyes, mustache, eyebrows. I don't know where to see a Pumbaa. Me neither. Hear the accent fix the crashing. They're doing their best. I am running a streaming software, music, plus software that is very tolling on the system. So There's not much they can do. I did it to myself. I just need to be extra careful when I stream. That's why you'll see me saving often. Eyebrows lower. Do you remember your first sculpt in ZBrush? If yes, what was it? I not only remember, I have it. If you guys really want to see it, I can show you, but it's cursed. Also, Layla, this is looking super cute. Is it Stardew? It is Stardew. Have you played it? Thank you. He's got a long way to go. It's the second stream on the character, and I do take my time with stylized characters. But thank you. Do you play it? While Ashley answers that, I'll just find my first ever sculpt in ZBrush. Yeah, here it is. Oh boy. You save it somewhere? I can't stop smiling. Okay, so this is her. Where is the actual screen grab? Yeah. That was my first day in ZBrush, I believe. It's so cursed. That's now. It crashes for me a lot also. I like it, but it does. Okay. Me, it usually doesn't. Only if I do a specific thing like abusing the... what's the word? The cut tool? Either slice curve or knife curve. Usually before using those, I will save. Show it everyone's first sculpt is cursed. Yeah. So that was mine. I haven't played it, I mean, I did it for under 2 hours. Yeah, not your type of game, eh? Because you're more into like Diablo and Baldur's Gate. It's very different to that. It looks better than I did in the past years, lol. Nah, surely not. Like, everything was out of whack, all of the proportions. That's just one of them. I have more cursed things to show. Oh my god, your first dude, no. You saw mine, you transcended playing. You should send it to me, please. Because no way yours was worse than this. And maybe I do want to transcend this plane. Wow, cool improvement. Thank you. It wasn't that bad. Mine looked like a pancake. Are you sure? Are we talking about the same concept or the same artwork? She is a pancake. Why is it so slow to have? Dynamic, yes I do. Oh good. Okay, so we blended his neck of the torso. Now we can give him a proper shirt. Let's just block it out. We have 20 minutes left. Layla, she's a pro artist. Oh, Ashley is a pro. Yeah, I see the appeal though, for sure. Thank you. Well, but I did the donut guru course. Now everything I sculpt looks like a donut. I've never done that one. That was after I transitioned to Maya from Blender. Before the time that Blender was the cool thing to do, you know? Okay, let's raise up the color and then go down. Now like so, and delete a poly loop. For my first year and a half in ZBrush, I would be deleting things blindly because I did not see this orange line. And I would try to delete poly loops and I'd be, damn, why is it deleting this one? And just, I couldn't figure it out. I could not see this line. And I would struggle so much. Like, I would be like, okay, I'm just gonna click on it 10 times and one of those 10 times is gonna give me what I want. And it sure did. But I really did not get the logic of this tool. I was so like upset with it. And that's why, guys, we read documentation and watch tutorials. Layla invented this field. Which field? Stardew isn't violent enough for Ashley. I don't know. Ashley, what do you say in your defense? I mean, you can kill monsters in Stardew Valley. You need to go down the mines and then there are like bats and zombies that attack you. Layla is pro though. Nah. Sent on Discord the jump scares. Thank you. I'll check them out after the stream. Layla was the first character artist. Huh? What do you mean? Character artist, I meant. What do you mean? Everybody is a character artist on this channel. Most of the people do character art. And then some do jewelry and some do like creatures. But actually that's characters too. Hi Layla, how are you doing? Hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you, Salim. Welcome. I am having a great start of the day. Thank you. All because of you guys showing up to the stream, saying hi. It's always nice. Also, we figured out some issues with Harvey, and that's nice as well. And Harvey is this character that I'm working on. Let's polyloop. I don't know, Stardew has combat. I think it had... I didn't know Stardew has combat. I think it was too much reading for me at the time. It does have some reading, yeah. Some unskippable cutscenes. But it's kind of part of the appeal, because you're left alone in like that world for so long until like a cutscene happens, and not a lot of explained. You just go and survive on your own. Let's give him another H loop. I meant by you invented the character artist because you're so good on it. Thank you. Don't tell them I only do gross things. No, you don't. You have so many cute and like appealing and stylized characters as well. What do you mean? Or was the trench coat thing only for you and me? Nobody was supposed to know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry in that case. Hello, hello Kairos. Yeah, I do have an uploaded news. If you have time, could you explain to use the Accu curve? So you're using it on the color. Sure. Did I use Accu curve on the color? So Accu curve is an option you can turn on for any brush, I believe. Let's say, let's turn it off, and this is me pulling with the normal brush. So you see how it's got this nice circular offset? If we turn on the Accu curve and do it, it's gonna be more of like a spike sort of thing, you know? Don't want to give Harvey boobs, but yes, it's more of a spike, and it can be used well for like tips of the hair, you know, or other stuff like tip of a collar. If you only want to affect one point, can be used that way. Lots of ways to use it. I just want like this. What's the name of your channel, Ashley? It's super cute game, I just didn't vibe for whatever reason. Oh, good. To each their own. I opened my trench coat just for you, Layla. How could you? It was special. I'm so sorry. I'll make it up to you. I'll make like a creature. An ugly creature. Ugly in a good way. I tried making creatures and they all turn out so like cute, and I don't mean for them to turn out cute. I'm trying to make them look scary or gross, and it's just the character appeal thing turns on and they're all like kawaii and cute. But I'll do it for you, Ashley. One day it'll show up on Ashley's stream and she'll be making a cute Stardew Valley character, and I'll be making a giant, I don't know, turtle horse. Thanks for the compliments, Layla. The world of 3D graphics is too diverse. Well, you're welcome. You deserve it. What the? You don't need to know the context. You don't need to know the context. You made me her blush, Ashley. No, I'm just hot. I'm wearing like a sweater. Grotesque horror. Oh my god, yes, do it. I will do it. Oh, I relate to this so hard. Have you seen some of Ashley's creations? Have I seen? Of course. Especially coming off a preschool show, I do a monster and I find I'm giving the eyes too much of the sauce. Yeah. That was with me and the goblin dude. I'll load it up. This guy. I struggled with him so much. Because I wanted to make the eyes bigger and cuter and the smile cuter, everything cuter. But he's not meant to be, you know? Oh my god, I love him. Thank you. Your stuff looks like it comes from somewhere dark. Yeah, why not? I mean, this is what I do, but this is also what I do. So does Ashley. I mean, we all like to experiment with different styles and sometimes combine them. And what if you like both? I like both. Yes, I see what you mean, but it adds that umph. I don't know, I love it. Umph? Sorry, what's umph? Nice sculpt, Layla, thank you. I also like both. Yeah, don't put us in the box. Yes, I need to render that guy out. He's mostly done. I was just thinking like, oh, I should do textures and then I should do topology and maybe I should groom in this guy, but in reality, I think I should just bring it to Marmoset and render. Call it a day. But he's cool. Like, punch, oomph, I don't know, sorry, I type weird. Ah, I got it. Nah, I'm not on the internet enough. Like the memes and Twitter and yeah. I need to know the lingo a bit better. Otherwise, I'm afraid I'll turn into this old grandma at the age of 23 that doesn't get, you know, the words. Okay. We'll be finishing the stream in a bit over 5 minutes, so if you guys have any questions, please let me know now. This color is way too long. I don't know how it happened. I'll have a tie as well. Oof, this is rough, but we'll have to do for now. Okay, but not being online a lot, your mental health must be... Yes, it is pretty good. I do try to stay off social media, or at least stay on social media that isn't toxic. Like, my Discord server is pretty nice. People are supportive there, not much negativity. I love you guys. I need to do Duolingo test for the college, lol. I need at least 100. I didn't know Duolingo did tests. Do you need to do the English one? Or another language? How can I follow you and see you finish this character? You can follow me everywhere. It's Layla Viscu everywhere. If you type in Layla Viscu, like it's in here, you see this icon right here. You can find me on Instagram, and same goes for ArtStation. And if you follow me on ArtStation, there are links to everywhere, I believe, apart from my Discord. I couldn't link my Discord to ArtStation for some reason. There is just not an option to add a link to Discord. I left my 3D modeling job because the software they were using is very bad. Okay, that's not good. Okay, let's save Harvey. Give him some tattoos. He's not gonna have his arms like naked. I'm gonna add the jacket as you see on the concept art. So disregard those arms, they're not gonna be seen at all. Just took my celery and left it. Okay, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, the English one, got it. Okay. Is it possible to get the ZBrush file for the goblin so we can try texturing on it? I will need to get in contact with the concept artist, and if they say yes, then yeah, I don't mind. I am planning on rendering it out soon though. We'll see if I'll texture it. yeah. Anyway, on this note, I think we're gonna wrap up. Let me do some final tweaks for today, because I probably won't get to touch this character for another 2 weeks. This soundtrack is trippy. Okay, but it's starting to take shape. Slowly starting to look like Harvey. Maybe next time we'll give him some proper eyes, because he looks a bit ghostly right now without the irises. And then yeah, hopefully get him more in line with Abigail, what she looks like. Yeah, we'll need to do some work. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining the stream. Hey Lay, shout out Ashley. Hey, looking good. I already did a shout out, and I don't think Ashley needs a shout out. Everybody knows her. She's amazing. What do you mean? Looking good, thank you. Have a great day, Layla. Thanks for the stream. Thank you guys so much for coming. And if you want, you can follow me anywhere that you're not following me yet. Or you don't have to. I'll just see you here in 2 weeks' time. One last shout out to myself. I posted an interview with Anna, as I said in the beginning of the stream. So if you could give some support to Anna, she is an amazing streamer on ZBrush Live as well. And did an interview with her, and I also posted the show reel on my YouTube channel if you wanted to see what I've been up to for the past 5 years or so. Some of my best work is in there. And yeah, thank you guys so much for sticking around, chatting with me. Thank you, Ashley, for coming. Follow Layla, thanks for the great stream. Thank you. Have a nice day. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you, Layla. Thank you. Oh my god, Anna is wonderful, yes. Yes, she is a very, very nice person and pretty artist. Really appreciate you and Anna sharing your knowledge with us. Thank you, Arnab. Love you, Layla. Thank you guys so much for watching and for your kind words. And I'll see you next week on my Discord server. We usually hang out there. And then the week after that, I'll be streaming here. Okay, that's enough goodbyes. So, bye. See ya. Bye.